Welcome back. It's time for a Hank Greenberg collection update. On your right, you have some modern cards. On the left, you have some vintage. Various prices, some really good deals, some okay deals, and one steal. So, I'm going to start with the cards on the right. Many of these you've already seen, but when I find them for a good price, I really have to jump on them. Because what the heck? Starting off, Topps Gallery. Hank Greenberg Batch card. Not numbered. And this is from 2003. Next up, you have two cards that look like they are the exact same. But indeed they are not. Because this one is 17 of 25. And this one is the Bazooka backs, numbered to 99. So there's three different backs to these cards of that particular release. I have all three of them now. There is also one of one. I'm not holding my breath to get that one. So got the umbrella, got the bazooka, got the plain back. I am pretty happy with that. Next up, as many of you know, one of my favorite releases, 2016 Panini Pantheon, Honored and Privileged, Hank Greenberg Batch card. And this is numbered 23 of 25. And the last one. I was surprised I got this one, even though I already have one. For the price, I was happy to pay it. We're 10 of 10. Dual Bat from 2019, Flawless. Absolutely stunning cards. I really enjoy the vintage players across the board, but particularly Greenberg in that set. Alright, that is the modern batch. Now let's get to the vintage batch. And I am going to sneak this card back here. There's some really nice vintage ones I picked up. Now this one is just a PSA 1, 1936 Gaudi Premium. Just type 1, most common. There's creases. There's a crease that goes right along the bottom here. Pretty much right in line with the photo. There's a little bit of wear here and there. But it really is. It presents incredibly well. If you just put that up on a shelf, you can't really tell of the damage. So PSA 1, I saw it, I saw the price, jumped all over it. For I had one, but for I had another one for that particular price, heck yeah. Alright, I'm going to slip this one back again. You just got to wait on that one. So we have another 1936 Gaudi, Hank Greenberg, this time in a PSA 4. Did get this one from PWCC. Think what you will of them. They have cards, and sometimes they have them for good prices, or at least decent prices. Now this was one of 3 Greenberg cards they had up for auction. The other 2 went for absurd prices. Went for more than this card. This card should have been a lot more than those cards. So snuck out right in on this one, grabbed it, and I'm happy to have this one. This one, I actually have this back. I just didn't have one slabbed. So now I have this particular version, this particular back of the 36 Gaudi, and actually a decent grade. I consider 4 a decent grade. And this variation slab now. So very happy to pick that up. Basically paid, I think, at or maybe slightly below market right now for it, but nowhere near the prices that some of this other stuff was getting, which was, again, insane. These next 2 are really big ones. I'm kind of debating which one to go first. Guess I'll start with this one because I have more of these now. So this is a 1939 play ball. But this is the sample. So many of you have seen that I have a low-grade play ball sample with a very faded stamp. I also have one in a 6. The top is a little wonky, but still got a 6 and no qualifier. And that has a very strong stamp on the back. This one listed obviously as raw. And it looked decent online. When I got it in hand, it looks a lot better in person. I'll go this way with this one. So yes, there's a couple dings on the corners, but it's from 1939. What do you expect? But these are really drying up, these sample cards. So I saw it. I tried to make offers on it, the seller, or see if they would take a little bit lower. It was already discounted, so it was at a price point that made a lot more sense. So I just bit the bullet, got it for what they were asking at the discounted price. So I think they were marking it down 20%. So at the end of the day, seeing the card in person, I paid well below what it should have, especially with how cards are going now. So I'll be happy to send this off, get it graded, and enjoy it. Now this last one, many of you may recall previous video, when I completed my 34, this should be marked a 35 batter up, rainbow. There's 4 versions. So there is pink, blue, a sepia or orange, whatever you want to call it, and a black. The black is much, much harder to find of all the colors. And I was very lucky that someone found it at a card show for me, and I paid them for that card, got it shipped to me, happy. This one was posted by a seller I bought many other cards from, especially Hank cards, and just an absolutely phenomenal price on this card. It is a 2.5. It's a newer slab, and really I was just happy to see this card and see it at the price that they were asking. So they basically paid probably half, if not less, than what someone probably could have listed for and sold it for. And what I've seen these sell for a lot more. But happy to add another black batter up. This time already slabbed, so I don't have to do anything to it. Really happy to add another 36. Again, I don't have to slab. I had the variant, but I don't have to slab this one. Picking up a 36 premium. And then picking up some modern cards as well. Some modern bat cards. But really, the vintage is where I really enjoy. I enjoy all of them, but having the vintage finds at prices that are still reasonable is really nice to see. And it just goes to show, if you are patient, if you're willing to accept that you're going to lose some cards here and there just because they're overpriced, just bide your time. You can find these things coming up for good prices. And I know for a fact that I have missed a number of cards at insane prices, insanely good prices, that I was just too slow on. Either I didn't see them or I thought too much about it and I lost them. But that happens. And you know what? Those cards are not one of ones. They will be coming up again. And at that point, hopefully at the same price, and I'll be able to jump on them. But that is the update to the Greenberg collection, at least for this video. And I thank you very much for joining me. And please remember to collect what you enjoy what you collect, and don't let anybody, especially the market or a YouTuber, dictate that to you. And most importantly, have fun. and have fun by being active in this community. So find your way of participating, whether it's making videos, watching and commenting, going to live streams or group chats, going to your LCS or local card show, or simply talking about the hobby with family and friends. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. The more you'll learn, the more your PC will grow, the more people you'll meet, and the more fantastic friendships you'll form. So I thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you again. Have a good one, and bye for now.